All right, welcome back to more Harley Quinn show, pros and cons. We're going to be season 2, episode 8, getting close to the end. Thank God. All right, let's get into it. Con: the fact that Gordon takes credit for taking down the criminals that took over Gotham, even though Harley and her crew did that. Although they fumbled through doing it a lot, they still took them down. Only thing Gordon did was take back the police station and take down Two Face. That was it. Harley and her crew did everything else. So yeah, bullshit. Pro, during this entire scene of these annoyingly trying to play off the kiss thing, because goddamn Harley and Ivy trying to play this shit off is really fucking annoying. Uh, Harley kisses Psycho, and he pushes her away, saying that it was disgusting and that she isn't his type, which we know his type is giant women. But goddamn, it was actually pretty fucking funny. I actually enjoyed that. Uh, so I guess Ivy isn't going to tell Kite Man after, Harley asked Ivy if she was going to tell it, and they just cuts to her and Kite Man having a conversation. And apparently it has nothing to do with the kiss. It has to do with the fact that she forgot to make reservations at a restaurant, at Kite Man's parents' favorite restaurant. And yeah, the longer you hide the fact that you did something that you shouldn't have done, the more it tends to tends to lean towards the fact that it actually meant something. If it didn't mean anything, she would have just came out and told Kite Man like, "Yeah, this fucking happened," but she didn't. Instead, she's just hiding it. That slippery slope of cheating I was talking about, yeah, it meant something. It's about to get out of hand. Con, I get that Harley is still bugging out over the kiss, but does she have to keep kissing people? It's weird, and it keeps happening throughout the episode, and it needs to stop. Like, you can handle this whole kissing your best friend thing a lot better than just going around kissing everyone because you're in denial. It's really fucking weird. Khan, Harley is down for Psycho's plan, but didn't bother to ask about why Psycho has plans for world domination? Or why he has any kind of connection with fucking Darkseid? Also, if she was smart enough, she would have ended any connection to Psycho at that point. But she didn't, because quite honestly, anyone who has any willingness to make a deal with Darkseid is not someone you want on your crew or someone you should trust at all. Lots of red flags. Matter of fact, Darkseid in general is the biggest red flag because that motherfucker is going to betray you at some point in time. End of story there. Uh, Khan, why did she attack Mr. Miracle on stage when she already has the mother box that she stole from his dressing room backstage? They could have just left and then used the boom tube. She didn't have to come out on stage and just crack his goddamn skull with the bat. Didn't have to do that. And what's worse is that you're jeopardizing your plan by doing that because I don't know how far along Mr. Miracle and Big Barda's relationship is, but you really want to risk that crazy bitch, Big Barda, to come after you while you're trying to seek world domination because you decided to unnecessarily crack her husband's head with a bat while he was on stage performing his magic show. Really? You really want to deal with Big Barda? That's not a bitch you want to deal with. Not only that, but you went to War World. That was where Big Barda comes from. So I'm not even sure how far along their relationship is in this show. Maybe it's before they even met. Who fucking knows? But why risk it? Why risk that? Uh, Barbara should stop trying to help people. Cause she's making things worse right now. Like, she warned Harley about her dad because she did heroic things while ignoring The fact that Harley had selfish reasons for why she did those things, her taking down all the villains in Gotham, was because she wanted to rule Gotham by herself, and the villains wanted to just split it up. Well, actually, no, Harley. I think Harley was okay with them splitting up Gotham, but the other villains decided to try to give her like one small itty bitty piece, which Harley was not going for. But yeah, Harley's been trying to take over the city and stuff, which was, if I'm remembering correctly, that was Ivy's plan from the beginning to get her to go ahead and just take over the city. But it is what it is. Barbara's reasoning for why she warned Harley about this shit was not a good reason to warn Harley. Harley is still a criminal. She has done all kinds of fucked up shit. At this point, she is still a criminal. She's still doing criminal shit. And you decide to warn her that your dad, who's a cop, is coming to take her down. Yeah, good idea. Not only that, but you gave her an idea to raise an army and shit. Good job, Barbara. Then she tells her fucking dad, and now her dad is trying to raise an army against Harley. And it's just like, bitch, just stop talking to people. Stop trying to fix things. You fucking suck at fixing things. Anyway, Khan, why the fuck is Darkseid talking as if he's trying to help Harley with minor mental drama over a fucking kiss? Seriously, the fuck is happening right now? Like this whole fucking scene was really goddamn weird. Even Harley was like, "What the fuck is this?" Like, come on, like, what is this? Why is this here, bro? Bravo for Ivy standing up to Kite Man's shitty parents for him. That that was really nice of her. That was decent of her. Still shitty that she hasn't told him about this kiss, but this was something that needed to be done because his parents are fucking assholes. And he is a really nice guy, even though he's a criminal. He does that criminal shit. He needs to be locked the fuck up. Deserves to get his arm broken. But for his parents to be shitty like this to him, I don't think anyone wants that drama. That's not good. Pro, love this scene with all the chaos when the parademons and just start coming in and just wrecking people's shit. Fucking loved it. Awesome scene. We need more scenes like that. Khan, does Harley really believe she defeated Granny Goodness? She does remember Granny. Like, at first, she was like, all I have to do is beat up some old lady and I get a fucking unstoppable army. Nice. Like, Granny Goodness is that bitch. She is the one who trains the fucking Valkyries for Darkseid's army. Like, Granny Goodness is not the bitch to be fucking with. And you just, granted, she might not know who Granny Goodness is, although she probably, like she did, ended up doing this whole Darkseid army plan thing because of fucking Psycho mentioning it. But she should have at least asked some questions before she even went through there. It's just fucking stupid. But Granny Goodness whooped your ass. Only reason why you so-called won is because Psycho took control of your body and helps you defeat Granny Goodness, which is really stupid. It's like Granny Goodness taken down by a fucking boulder that Psycho basically threw at her. It's like, really? Granny Goodness, a boulder. That's gonna stop Granny Goodness? Bullshit. Anyway, Khan, Harley is obviously wanting to tell Ivy that she has feelings for her. Problem with that is those feelings didn't pop up until the kiss happened. The writers are speeding up this process to the point that it makes no fucking sense. All because they wanted to make them a couple in this show, but didn't know how to do it. Like, I'm actually okay with Harley and Ivy being a couple. In the animated series, when Harley first made her appearance, she's straight, like full on straight. Harley and Ivy are just friends. That's all there is to it. Later in the comics, boom, they insinuated over and over again that they were fucking every now and again, on and off, at just random fucking times. Pretty sure that's just a fantasy of the person who's writing it. But who wouldn't have that fucking fantasy? That's just, it is what it is. So if you want to make this show and make them a couple, cool. But at least make it make sense, at least. Because they had no feelings for each other like that at all whatsoever. And then all of a sudden, this random fucking kiss, and now they have feelings for each other. Harley has feelings for Ivy. Ivy is like hiding the fact that she has feelings, but at the same time, the fact that she hasn't told Kite Man about this at all, it basically shows that she has those same feelings. She's just burying that shit down deep as possible right now. She's not trying to let that bubble up because she has a good thing going with Kite Man and she doesn't want to ruin that. That's just me spitballing. They haven't shown that in the show, but I'm just guessing that that's what the fuck's going on because Ivy isn't really showing nothing all that much. She's just hiding it. While Harley's just having a rough fucking time with this shit. And it still makes no fucking sense. Like, god damn, it's fucking stupid. You want lesbian action in this show? Get some lesbian action. I don't give a shit. This is just stupid. You don't have to have Ivy cheating on Kite Man. You don't have to have this shit not make any sense whatsoever fucking ever because it's just forced into here like that fucking stupid ass Korra and Asami relationship at the end of that shitty ass part 2 of Avatar that they call Korra. Fuck that show. And fuck season 2 of this show. Anyway, this episode wasn't all that bad, but at the same time, it was fucking shit. There's a bunch of stupid things that happened at the end. You know what? I'm just done. Fuck this show. I'm done.